but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Wow.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful.
As you saw last time, I went to St. Denis for personal reasons. God, I gave a $5 Mom. Bro, look at this, 60 and 260. Equaling up to 320. 320,000. I'm gonna pay for that and get broke.
They've been fighting with the Greys for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
I was gonna
Whoa!
These type of roads, because I cannot keep that.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
Oh
They
yeah,
also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
Hold on. I want to see. Let's go. It was Mark.
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Lieutenant Danny sign.
Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Okay, this way.
Okay. Hey, boy,
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sam fishing.
Sure, why not?
Fighting. Do.
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I don't like this place.
You
Okay.
stupid.
Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Hey, stupid! Out of the way!
One of my hogs from Pampered Pickle.
No surprise there.
Hey, out of the way. I'm on a tight schedule.
Yeah!
All right, gentlemen, follow me.
Did. Boom. I want this.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, blue... What are you doing?
What is you doing?
Bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Greg?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes...
Oh my. Oh my.
more smartly than others.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we... Oh my God. Are you gonna fall in the lake too?
Oh, I gonna fall in the way. Buster.
Now, I was saying... Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher.
Who?
When you took him fishing. This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Passing you.
Easy. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
I don't know how my horse is still moving.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
You got it.
Hold here, boy.
Buster, Buster, Buster. books, 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 books.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Yeah, see what did I tell
Okay.
you?
Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here.
I'm just
Supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Keep going.
I'm just thinking it's a boat, boy. It's a boat.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Flip.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Bait you.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the
What?
expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
What?
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Nice, you hooked him. They're nibbling. There, hooked him.
You're not a fish. You're done. Oh man, I see that fish too.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the
Oh,
river,
4 pounds
just
and
southwest
5
of Saint Denis.
I found
50
one for 1
pounder, you
pound
reckon?
and 1 ounce.
I would
Before.
like to see that.
So what do you mean
Not
it's
bad, Arthur.
bigger?
Make sure you
2
don't
pounds
forget
is
about
rare,
that and let it
though.
rot in the bag.
Ha! Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Ah, I should have had that one. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing
how much?
when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the
4
blue,
pounds,
Wesley
6
stands up,
ounces. That's even
takes off his hat,
better.
bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Kafka went and
yeah.
scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him. right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I like it
no,
there.
that's not big enough.
Still
I don't
open
think.
and wild, the way it should be.
Might have to
Somehow
lose
the desert makes you feel
Yeah,
closer
but-
to the sky.
No point us
Hey, I'm
trying
a
to
plus
get back
armor.
that way
I should just go
anytime
fishing and
soon.
get a
Pinkertons
few
have
of the
patrols out
stone
all over
back
tall
to get
trees and
really
Great
good armor.
Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Got one.
Got 10 of them. 9 foot. Oh, God. It's a 24.
You're getting the hang of this.
What is that? 4 pounds. Smallmouth bass.
Maybe we throw Trelawney back in, too.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur. You hooked him.
Gotta get just
Got a bite. There we go. Good job, Arthur.
Fishy. Ooh. Think like 3 pounds. 4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
Let's keep going, Arthur.
I'm trying.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a
Best
song?
10 minutes.
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around.
I just feel like a pirate. Look at that pirate sword.
And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground of, ground of, ground of, ground of, ground of, ground of, ground of.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we have too much fun.
It's just like in the rock. Whatever. Too shallow.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Oh, it's only 10:52.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah, now make yourself useful. And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Do they do things differently in the Navy?
How many times you pissed yourself today?
You know, before you go running your gums, maybe you ought to look in a mirror.
Ah, Herr Morgan. You really have a plan, Dutch? Or you just keep telling us you do?
When are you going to remove that chip from your shoulder?
I mean, a real plan. Not eating mangoes on a tropical island plan.
Why are you acting like a fool?
Anytime you want to share it,
That's enough
I'm
now.
all ears.
Ungrateful bastard.
I want someone to punch Micah. I hate Micah, bro. What you pulling for, man?
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by...
Oh, he's up.
Mr. Strauss.
That is a peculiar outfit, Mr. Morgan.
Now, one that sounds sincere.
I thought I said hello.
Oh.
You miserable old grump.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yes, you, Jose.
What in hell's your problem?
Just
Kind
cut
of
it out,
depressing,
Mr. Morgan.
actually.
I'm not gonna play this game.
Better start playing Buster. Javier. Javier and Arthur ride to a nearby fishing hole, hoping to catch some smallmouth bass. I just caught some smallmouth bass over there. Thought I got some. Full wheels. Full wheels. Do we still need this money from this dude? Like, look at this dude, bro. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? The doors again, bro. I mean, I'd rather pay here than anywhere else. So. I paid my taxes. What you say to the people? People. I can't do much of that. No. Do you want some food? No. Do you want a pancake? That's me, everybody. Yay, everybody. With the green name. What is that? Oh, what is that? The ball bust. Whoa, crap! Like that.
Anyone move? They go blink before I shoot.
Hey, don't. Best you keep moving.
Please. This bastard ain't worth it. Let's go.
You're all right, just passing through.
If anyone comes after us, they'll be met.
You've
with
been
a short
warned now.
And nasty end. I swear it. Don't you
Hey,
let
whoa.
Reed!
You don't keep moving.
I'm a magical boy. Thought I was magical at least. When you try your best, but you don't know. But I'm alone. She's showing me. But I gotta want him alone to keep me clean.
Hi there, mister. Yep.
Wait, where did I set my waypoint? Okay, yeah, wait. It was either, I forgot what I wanted to do, man. Because I was gonna go, fishing. At the legendary People still owe money. Cool. This guy still owe money too. $100 to be exact. So if I don't get my money, I need it now. Right? And in love. Oh yes, he's in love. Some other beepers. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. What the beep are you doing, you little beep? Beep beep beep. What? But I need some.
Okay. Hey, friends, remember me? Yeah. That's the guy. Yeah.
Hey, folks.
This here's the feller.
I would have
The
been
medicine
dead
man,
looking
huh?
like that.
Helps with the mystery box? I will owe you my whole life. No lie. But
Damn preacher told me
let me buy you something from the store. Whatever you want, it's on me.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Boy.
Having conquered evil the way I have, it's the least a humble man can do.
Yeah, well, you're humble.
What can I do for you?
It's about time.
The guy with the snake bite says I can put something here on his tab.
That fool? Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But he pays his owe, so who am I to argue? Let me know what you choose. I'll add it to his list.
Ammo. Hey, he'd buy it for me, I think he said. I think this guy said he'd buy it for me. What's 15.50? What?
I'll let him know. You're paying next time, though.
Wow. Whoa.
Pick something up on your tab. Thanks again. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Move your ass!
Hellfire!
Calm down.
Well, I suppose
Then
all's
money.
Still don't look quite right. I ain't never gonna get the hang of this.
Gwen Hughes, start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, come with me to the churchyard. And stay close.
Why should I trust him?
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last.
Stay close to me now.
Rests a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
What is that? I don't like that. Say bye-bye.
Okay. You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Jesus!
Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need. Oh, damn it. There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody. We don't want no fuss.
Don't be shy. Ain't no one around.
Just
get out of here, kids. Move!
Come on. I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed.
I'm gonna restart it. Buster.
You want a fitting?
Gwen Hughes? Start picking out a box for yourself if you don't got that money you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But, come with me to the churchyard.
I meant to do Tron.
And stay close.
Because I realized I get honor.
All right.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rests a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that. Don't leave me now.
Happened again.
Okay. You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Jesus!
Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need. Oh, damn it. There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
Don't be shy. Ain't no one around.
You two might want to find somewhere a little more private.
We was fine until you got here, mister. Good day now.
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Come on. I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy.
Not a bomb in that.
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Oh, gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
Wait.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
Grab a Uzi. making my crossing. Hey. No, woman. Go, go, go.
Sorry. Church grounds are closed.
Okay. It's, good of you to be doing it out of hours, I guess. I'll come back in the morning.
You do that. I'm a good boy. Someone else comes back. Kill him. Kill him. I would do the same if I were you. Woman. Mister.
There's them that's born to it. There's everyone else.
People are coming.
That's how it is. Things was done on merit. You and me'd be running things. Sure would. Uh-huh.
Yep. Hey, look, we're closed for some, excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella. Oh,
damn choir boy. Get the hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
You hear this fella?
I heard him all right. That's good. That's good. Keep it up.
Don't you dare knock off my head.
Hope this hole's dug.
Then
All right, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What'd you find?
Well, she had a brooch here. It looks like diamonds.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this. All right, well,
no, this is the wrong hat. Dude made me lose my hat. Boom.
Okay, boy.
I'm a poop on this fat ball. Ooh.